Well, I thought I'd start a little earlier this evening so we can get something done. I'm going to continue sticking these things on, and all I really have left to do is paint the canopy and stick on the letters, and wrap the lines, glue the flaps on. But let's get something done today. I've been working on my tank for the you know what, I'm going to use blue tape. My tank for the Viper profile. Should be all right. I don't want to open a new roll of tape for that. Okay, I guess we're going to do it this way. I don't want to open a new roll of tape. Come on, quit screwing around. Let's put it on like that. Cut it, I guess. Oh, I hear the natives are restless. Sirens. I didn't do shit. I guess we'll get a razor blade. Yeah, it's starting to get warm. Humidity's coming up. 60%. It's a good thing I got my painting done. Darn it. I hate working on this stuff. Thanks, Gary. Okay, try again. Third time's a charm. thought it was getting hot up here. Yeah, we can build this in 5 hours. Good luck. Hey, good evening. Good luck. I don't like those controls. They don't feel real smooth. I mean, I don't know why. Let's put it this way. They're not a high-end control system. But hopefully they'll loosen up. Yeah, I just noticed something. Canopy's on crooked. I didn't put that on there. See, the canopy's on crooked or the monocoat's on crooked. Well, you can only see one side at a time anyway. Paint the canopy green. It's just like my other airplane. I don't have any metallic blue, or that's got blue on it. Got red. I got some pink I could put on there, but maybe I got some silver. I don't know. Or we could just leave it primer. Buenos dias. I should say buenos tardes. Not quite evening. I guess it is evening. I'll put that on there. And we're going to put this on here. I think we'll do it the other way around. We'll give him that out there. And this right here. And this right here. Okay, let's get these rifled up. Quite a lot of work for an ARF. quite a lot of work for an arc. Okay, these are the USAs. And they only got one. Why? I know I cut two. There it is, over there. Okay. Come on now. Ah. There we go. And that fell on the floor. I wonder if I can get away with using this again. Maybe. Yep. Ah, you bitch. Man, stuff is low tack. Hopefully when it sits in the sun, it'll bake in. This ain't signed vinyl, Mark. More like shelf paper. Okay, we got it. When Gary Hajek was alive, he had fast signs down by his house. Over there, he lives at Baumgardner and Tesson Ferry. And we used to get our stencils cut down there. And that goes with that one. And before we found out about stencil paper, we used to use sign vinyl. And you had a hell of a time getting that sign vinyl off using it as a stencil. We'd have to heat it up with a heat gun and peel it off slowly. You would lift the paper right off. This stuff here is very low tack. I don't know what material it is. But we'll get it on there. Now in the sign shop, they have an applicator to put this transfer tape on with. Static electricity is going to lift this Vctor decal off the bench, so I'm going to have to tape it down. I mean, it's not a big deal, but just be mindful of it if you're doing this job, that when I take the transfer tape off the backer, it causes static electricity, and this will jump right up to it, and then it won't be on there straight. Yeah, I got it on there. Kind of crappy. Hopefully we'll get it transferred off of there. I don't want to have to cut another one. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Let's see, we got about you know what? I'm going to cut that off. Okay. Yeah, we got quite a bit done so far. I just had it. That's what happened to it. Didn't fall on the floor. And next time you buy vinyl, make sure you get signed vinyl, Mark. This is shelf paper or something. I don't know what it is. It's a little signed vinyl, a little thicker than this. I mean, you could almost use this as a lettering paint over if the paint would stick, which it probably wouldn't. It's that thin. Hopefully, day in the sun will melt the glue. Yeah, I don't know about these controls, man. They're awful stiff. Well, they might loosen up. Whatever. I didn't design it. I just put it together. Okay. Let's see. I had a number set already done. It went where? Yeah. Where is it? Well, I don't know. May not get it. Oh well. Let's do this bottom one here. It may not get it. May just leave it as is. Already got too much work in it. Got too much in it as is. Now I figured what I'm going to do back there for the monocoat separation. I'm just going to put a black stripe back there. That'll cover up that balsa wood too. So we got wicks on there. And where did the other one go? Did I throw it out? God, I hope not. I'm not cutting any more stencils. I don't see it. No. I can pick them out, I guess. I can do a little picking if I have to. I already had it picked though. Fell on the floor. That's what happened. Already got it picked. Okay. All right, we're gonna put a black band on the rudder to hide the monocoque screw up. Right along the fillet head. Come on. Junk. Junk. Alrighty. Hit that part. And we'll just leave that. So we want to cut that off there. I'm going to need a razor blade. Glue so bad I might have to CA it down. That's unreal. I don't think I have any black vinyl. Okay, let's make it work. I guess I could take a monocoque iron and seal it. Super low heat. Well, I don't like it, but that's what he's got. Okay, good enough. Now, we got that one to do. I'm not going to worry about the bottom. We're not going to worry about the bottom. You get no appearance point for it anyway. Close enough. Close enough. Thanks, Jeff. This is just an ARF. Anybody can make one. It's a kit you put together. Okay, we got to work on that cockpit next. Half hour left. I'll wrap the lines off camera because that is boring. Boring, boring, boring. I'm looking at buying something for a rookie, but only place that has them is Hobbytown and not much of a selection. You want to go to Brodak, BRODAK.com. And they got lots of shit there. I mean, Brodak Manufacturing. That's where this airplane came from. I don't think they have any more left. that's cheesy. Let's look real quick. Maybe they'd, you know, I would build a kit if I was you. VROD. So, control line planes, choosing your kit, Vector 40. I don't. This item is in stock and only can be ordered by phone or email. So, copy. I guess they have more. Click on that link right there. That is this airplane right here. I don't know if they're in stock. I don't know if they have them in stock. If they don't have them in stock, as a rookie, I would get this. That's a junior ringmaster. Junior, I guess. Oh, here we go. S1. This is an airplane that probably everyone here that has any time flying has flown. That's a kit. Easy to put together. I would say that kit is easier to put together than this. Because then you can put in what you want. You can put in whatever hinges you want, what type of bell crank. Oh, we got to cut that off. That looks like doo-doo. If you buy this kit, make sure you change the bell crank and lead outs like I did on this one. Otherwise, you won't have it long. I would change the horns too. Get you some high zoot horns. The horns that are about $15, $20 a piece. And that way you get a nice working control system. I mean, this is going to work. It's just not the smoothest. Okay, we need some paper. Yeah, radio control, sure. Everybody flies foamies in radio. Nobody builds nothing no more. There is one guy, but I haven't seen him on in quite a while. Frank's Models. He builds his own RC airplanes, which is unusual. He lives in Pennsylvania, I think, too. Hey, Wayne. That ain't Lisa. This is wife's computer. Man, I don't like how that stripe turned out. We might get it mashed down with some heat. I don't know. It's crappy vinyl. But Mark, you shouldn't worry too much about how it looks because you're not going to get appearance points anyway. Yeah, Magician's a good airplane. I might build a Super Magician. And I know you guys have never seen that. Back in the day, there was such a thing. I might do one. Yeah, foamy. If you only like to fly, I guess foamies are all right. But if you're going to put in the sweat equity, control line stunt's the way to go. Control line stunt is, I've been doing this 60 some years now. Basically, I started out in this and I can't get turned on by RC airplanes because they're junk. They're, like you say, foamies. And now, if I was going to fly RC, I would fly scale. Something that I built, That 3D shit where the airplane goes like that and flutters around, that ain't realistic. That's garbage. Well, they didn't build them jets either. Them are just giant ARPs. Fiberglass ARPs. They put them together. Very expensive too, about $10,000. We got guys here in my area that have third scale and half scale. And I just build and buy a real airplane if you're going to fly something that big. But they're ARFs too. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some paper on them wings so it we don't want to get any overspray on this. I don't want to hear no whining. Close enough. Come on. The shoe keeps falling off. $15 a roll every time I hear that. Well, that's good, Dr. Dimples. I'm glad to hear that RC guys are following my channel, because just because I build control line doesn't mean that all the things that I do are usable in RC. If you're a builder. Just that the setup is different. I guess the best way to put it up, my airplanes are an RC airplane with a belt crank instead of servo. Okay, we got that. Now let's prime it up. What color I'm going to paint it. I think the green. What color do you want the canopy, Mark? I think the green would be best. Going by Wendy's rule, you want to color it for a canopy that's not on the airplane, and you don't have no green on the airplane. Of course, I got orange too. Or we can just leave it primer. You know what? I'm gonna scuff it up a little bit. Of course, that primer would probably stick to that canopy. Yeah. Primer would stick to that, no problem. It's got xylene in it. me see if I got some silver. That might look all right too. Silver, where are you? Things that make you go, It's in the way again. You got to get it finished. Clear. This is silver. Can of animal primer right there. I didn't know I had urethane. Got a can of urethane I didn't know I had. Oh, this ain't. This is gel coat or clear coat blender. That's blender. Okay, we're gonna make it silver. Same color as my car. Car paint. I did not sand the canopy because the primer has xylene in it. That way, I don't have to put as much paint on it. You got to remember, if I was painting enamel on there, you would have to sand it. But this is lacquer. It's a chemical bond, meaning that the chemicals are strong enough that it will kind of melt its way into the plastic. That's why you don't really want to flood it. Okay, so we got it silver now. And I'll get some crystal clear on it. I'm going to use this only because it's an electric airplane. Otherwise, it would have to be a urethane clear. That looks pretty good. Maybe another coat of silver. The wing. This is the same color silver as my car. Went to the paint store, had them shoot a profit of my car because I had a scratch I needed to fix, and put it in a spray can. So it's General Motors silver. I don't even need to drop it. It looks good. Good stuff. Let me explain to you what drop means. This particular silver is a metallic silver. It's not a flat silver like dope. It has flake or pearl in it. So instead of shooting it directly on there where you can get a sag or run or whatever, a drop shoot is where you shoot like that and let it fall on it. And those two light coats look pretty darn good. So we'll give it a minute or two here and I'll hit it with that crystal clear. Normally you would use urethane, but it's already dry. This is lacquer, so come on. Well, I don't even hear the ball bearing in there. Huh. Maybe we won't use it. And we won't be using this. Unless I can get it. Crystal clear. Got a different nozzle, I guess. See what happens. Perfect match duplicate. What color is that? Oh, this is silver right here. Let's use this silver. That way I don't have to put a top coat on it. Oh, don't screw up now. Two coats of this. Okay, what just happened there is the silver that I have that matches my car needs a top coat because it has no clear in it. Well, the crystal clear I have is junk. So, and I'm not going to puncture a $25 can of urethane to paint a little canopy and throw the rest of the clear away. So you really can't put dope over the top of that other paint. Because dope has thinner in it that's hotter than the binder. And that's what causes the wrinkle when you see paints wrinkle. So I had to, I got to figure out what to do so that it gets to shine. Well, I got this perfect match. That's the same color as the last car. Duplicolor that has a binder in it. So if you'll notice, it's got a gloss on it now. So we'll give one more coat. And that'll be the end of that. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake, because it was perfect. Wait a minute, look at it. And if it doesn't model up and it lays down, we'll pull the tape off and that's done. And I could go around the bottom of the canopy, but like I'm not going to get too excited. It's just an ARF. Well, that's going to do it for our hour, it looks like. I wonder if my dinner's ready. Let me check. Hey, when's dinner going to be ready? Yeah. I didn't get an answer, so maybe a while. It'll be beautiful. Pull up the monocoat. What a joke. We'll have to wait to iron that back down. Can't win for losing. Like Danny said, can of worms. Can of worms. But this will definitely be done here shortly. Get it out of the shop. I got no room for all these airplanes that don't belong to me. Okay. Okay. Mark, I hope you're happy. Have to get the iron and iron that down, and when the paint dries, iron this back down. It's a terrible monocoat job. What is today? Today, Thursday? I wonder if that tank got delivered. Let's check it and see. 9 o'clock Joe Daly's time. See what he has to say about it. My messages. Sent messages. Joe Daly. Wait a minute. Maybe he did send a message already. Inbox. Nope, Larry Fruits. That was Fruits. I hope he likes it. Search. Track. In transit still, it says. Man, this post office is getting to be ridiculous. Hey, Ben, if you got a tracking number for that UPS package you sent me, please send it so I can keep an eye out for it. Because I live in a neighborhood that if I don't watch, we got porch pirates here, it'll be gone. And while it's not worth a whole lot dollar-wise, it's worth a bunch to me. Because you can't replace them. I hate to have to get after somebody for stealing my wheels. Also, remember, guys, you cannot paint over monocoat. Okay, let's see here. Why does that seem different? Why are these? Why is that down? What's the story? I'd have to bend them up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I have to do that when I get it glued together. All right, that's going to be the end of this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.